good evening to one and all. I thanks to once again to the solutions giving this opportunity. Today we talk about cultivation and marketing strategy for vegetable products. This is unique because nowadays farmers cultivating for the vegetables. Actually, that vegetable crop is not compared to other crop, like we cultivating tree or we cultivating other year based. That means that vegetable crop is a seasonal based crop. But like other crop, that tree crop, then a horticulture crop like that lemon, guava, mango, like these are also seasonal crop, but it is not for within the week, within the month, it will not possible because it's tree cultivation also it takes place from the 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, like that. But vegetable crop, it is not like that. So vegetable crop today we are planting within the 3 months we harvesting the vegetable crops. So now I presented only for 7 slides. So among these 7 slides, what I focused and what are the expectations from the farmer sides who are the participator sides, because they already get knowledge from that. But apart from that, what is needed? So that's why I prepare what are the vegetables and the season. Little bit knowledge is every farmer also. But thing is about that how to marketing and how to cultivate effective manner and innovative manner. This is the focusing of this my sessions. First, move on to the 5th slides. Why I will tell you. This is the entire criteria of the vegetable crop cultivations and harvestings and effective manner for the marketing strategy. First, find the right locations. So how to find the right location? So this is the thing. How to find the right location? Suppose I am in Coimbatore, Tamilnadu. Here, Tamilnadu is a different states are there. So different districts are there. Suppose one place it will become one type of vegetable crop. Suppose go for the in Coimbatore is Ooty. Sorry, Tamil Nadu in Ooty is other district. Udagamandala, Nilgiris, the Nilgiris. The Nilgiris, what are the vegetable crops are cultivating? Only for carrot, beetroot, the cabbage, like that. But these are the tomato, tomato, like sorry, potato. So these are the crops cultivating in Coimbatore? No, but it is both are the nearby district because the Nilgiris and Coimbatore, it is a nearby district. But what are the crop cultivating in the nearby district of the Nilgiris? That the same is not cultivated is possible in the Coimbatore. Why? Because that is the find the right locations. So I talk about all over India. In Tamil Nadu, most of the vegetables we are cultivating and transporting to the other locations. So here we cultivating vegetables like that. Example, Ooty. More like that carrot, beetroot, cabbage, like that. The same like that Andhra and Telangana, onion. So they are transported to sale in Coimbatore, in Tamil Nadu. Here, these are what are the Nilgiris cultivating crop like carrot, beetroot, cabbage, like that. These are the crops we are transported to other place. So why? Because all the crop is not cultivating in one particular place. This is the meaning for the vegetable crops. Then find the locations. Once we are find the locations, how to find the locations? Two ways are there. So these are the points I will cover entire this topic, but I will present other slides also. First, we go for one by one. Find the right locations. So how to select the find the locations? One is natural way, another one is artificial way. What is the natural way? How to find out the natural way? Suppose we are choosing what are the crops cultivating in the repeatedly. That means it's random. We are regularly we are following one type of crop. So that crop is adapting our locality. So we are cultivating. That is called this natural way. Natural way for we find out. Then artificial way. Suppose if natural way around, suppose I'm in Coimbatore, around 300 kilometers. So I'm go for around 300 to 400 kilometers. So I am selecting, suppose Pollachi is another taluk of the Coimbatore. Okay. So Pollachi area, one type of crop is cultivating. So I saw that the crop is okay. This is for our locality is for selection. So how to select? So you are selecting means, and that is called artificial way. So you are select that crop and cultivating in your land. Suppose that is adapted our location or not adapting our location. Then so first you go for the pilot stage. So randomly we are cultivating in the same crop, it is not good because that also soil and profit that is also not profitable also, because vegetable crops, when we go for the cultivation of the vegetable crops, see multi cropping systems, see mixed cropping systems. Why? Because suppose today rate is brinjal is lowest price. So I cultivating in brinjal in my area, so my farming. Then so I am losing. So I am selecting potato, tomato, or all other 5-6 crops. So suppose today potato, tomato is rate is high. So it is average. So we are getting average revenue. If suppose is in the market positions, one type of vegetable is low or high, but our income is average. How do we find out the average income? Is regular income, regular revenue. So we go for the mixed crop. So now choose the vegetables. First find the locations. So location selection is very important when we go for the first cultivations. Suppose before we are trying to the other crops like that tree crops. So now we come to the cultivating for the vegetable crops, find the right locations. Then choose the vegetables. How to choose the vegetables? Then first, what are the vegetables are in India? We see like that first. So you see here. So these are the vegetables we using regularly. Tomato, brinjal, tomato, tomato, ladyfinger, brinjal, chilies, calcium, pumpkin, snake gourd, bottle brown, bitter gourd. These are the and moringa, peas, beans, things. These are the crops. These are the things. See, one type of vegetable crop. Then we move for the next same root and tuber vegetable. Vegetable also some classifieds. So first thing is these are the crops and bring. The second thing, root and the tuber vegetables. that carrot, beetroot, radish, these are the things. And cole crop, that is called cabbage and cauliflower. Second, curry leaves, amaranthus, like that. So when we go for the first selection of the crop, then we go for the first vegetable crop. Tomato, I select the tomato. Then here also I select one or two. Then here also I select one or two. Then only we will survive the things. Okay. So that is called the choose the vegetables. Then choose the vegetables is a three category. First category, this one. Among 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Among these 30, we select 3 crops, 3 or 4. Then here come to the here first root and tubers. Here also we select 2 crops. Then green leaves. This is mandatory because this is our regular income. Within 15 days we will make the final harvesting. Then whole crop. Another thing is green leaf. So and onion. Onion is a 3 month to 4 month crop, minor vegetable. So our selection, this among these 3 slides, first slide we select for the 4 or 5 crop, 4 or 5 vegetables. Then we come to move on to root and tubers, we select minimum 2. And green leaf vegetables, we select 3. And amaranthus is amaranthus. And these cole crop is only for hill area, but we choose to this curry leaf or amaranthus. And small onion and minor vegetable. So our selection must be 3 categorically. First vegetable, first categorically our regular use of vegetables. Second category root and tuber vegetables. Third category green leaf vegetables or onion vegetables. Why? Because this first selection 2.5 months we get the harvesting. The second selection, it will be take 3 months. The third the selection, suppose I go for amaranthus or other green leaf vegetables within the 15 days. So based on our selection, we get revenue is continuously without any break. So that is we need. Suppose if marketing area, suppose market position, suppose today in the market positions, here tomato is lowest price, but brinjal is highest price. So our both were so average. So we harvesting minimum 5 to 6 crop first means we get good revenue, that is profitable revenue, as well as continuous revenue. Suppose I go for only one crop in tomato, so today rate is 1 rupee per 1 kilo. Totally we are a no profitable, so we cannot go for the market. Why? Because we cannot sell all the material, all the tomatoes collected, then harvested, collected, and transported. So no any profitable, we are lost. The farmer will lost. So we apart from that, our selections likewise. So selection, we selected one finally we select. Then how to make that? Okay. Then soil management, which is very important. Nowadays, little bit knowledge about the soil management. So, what are the crop? Because what are the crop cultivated in our land? So that is the thing. Suppose I am cultivating all the crop, nothing, anything is only for few. So we are first we take the soil. What are the soil test? That means what are the vegetable crop? They are suppose I am collecting the soil sample. How to collect the soil sample? We contact agriculture, any government agriculture in the soil test laboratory. They will guide you. So you take the soil test, and they recommended. So you said that you say I go for the vegetable crop cultivation. They are recommended what are the vegetable crops based on the your soil elements, phosphorus level, soil structure level, soil pH level, and soil potassium, phosphorus, NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium level. So they are guide to you. What are they are suggest? They are giving a summary report in your local language, your state language. So you understand very well. These are the crop cultivating. These are the vegetables cultivating in our local, our farming area. So you get clear ideas. Then only you are choose the vegetables. But choose the vegetable. First take the soil test, then you get more idea. Suppose you are selecting in natural way, I said two ways, natural and artificial way. After that, you go for soil test. Then they are recommending. Then you are asking. Suppose you the summary report. They give the card. That card mention everything. Suppose they are not mentioning in your selection vegetable. Then you ask to them. Suppose these are the crops coming to that. Suppose they are said that pH value and other soil structure elements. These are the things they are based on the recommending the some what are the crops vegetable crops cultivating in your land. Then first is selection over. Now we move on to the planting method. How to planting? Suppose direct seedlings or transplantation. Suppose you are going to direct seeding or transplanting. Suppose planting method is a two-way. One, you go for the seed or you go for the seedlings. Suppose you go for the seed, the seed rate and the seed treatment method. Next one. Suppose you go for directly seeding or seedling means you are purchasing to the what are the crop, what are the vegetable crop you selected. That crop you are collect from the seedlings from other locations. But whoever given that, then you collect and plant it. That is one method. Suppose you go for seed, so you collect, you purchasing the seeds, making the seeds, raising the seedlings, then you go for planting. These two methods. But thing is that when you are planting material, must be quality material. Without quality material, we cannot make good profitable. So you choose based on the government approved institutions or government institutions or government institutions or government authorized institutions. These three is very important keeping in your minds. Why? Because vegetable seeds is a less viability seeds. Suppose I am collecting the vegetable seeds and storing not in proper way, seed is not germinated. So seed seed viability, that is called seed viability. Suppose seed viability is not in the seeds, so seed is not germinated. So that one. Second thing, when we go for seed, that is the perfect way, because you are purchasing seedlings from other places, other whoever sell the seedlings you are purchasing, that is not good. One thing, why? Because we don't know which variety, because they said one type of variety, but that is correct variety or not, we don't know. Because based on the all the vegetable crops, is a hybridization technique is possible. So make the hybridizations and within the and more profit, more yielding, yield table, money table. These two tables is there. So how many one brinjal seedlings, how many plants, how many fruits, how many brinjals we are collecting within the 3 months. There they have the data, but we choose for the correct way. We go for seeds, but it little bit time, but it is okay. You go collect from seed from authorized institution. Maximum government, we go for the government institutions. All the agriculture department, in central government agriculture department also is there, and state government department also there. Most preferably, you go for the these things. Or authorized institutions. But directly go for government institution, it is good because they are providing seedlings, you go for that. But you don't go for the local market because you don't know that what are the disease affecting the crop, what are the pest disease, lot of inconvenience are there. So after we are planting, we are facing lot of issues. Suppose you focusing on only for the government institution, that is good. So, or otherwise authorized institution. Suppose village area also, we location for the societies also is there. There is a Gandhian principles in the constitution also we are focusing about that planning about that Gandhian principles or some articles is there that was making for the society. So that is a society called as a society. They have that is government institution, the government authorized institutions or government institutions, state government institutions. That state government the institutions and central government subsidies also, central government also percentage wise they are giving the fertilizer also. So you go for focusing these the institution. This is the collect where we collect the seeds or where we collect the seedlings. Second thing, irrigation. Now we are selected and we have the planting material. Then planting method is very important. Planting method most preferably is a bund cultivations. What is the bund cultivation? Suppose we make bund farming, then the bund we are planting the plant means it is good because bund means nothing. Suppose in the hill, suppose you like the hill say the cone say we make that sorry ice cream cone. So we putting in the ground for the bigger size in ground depth and the top is in main side. So we make like that and every base. So that is called bund. So bund cultivations is good. So why? Because root flexibilizations in the soil and penetrate with the soil for root, it is a good. Because most of the vegetables is a side root and main root is small because the soil layer is many layers. I think 4 or 5 layers are there. But vegetable first layer is uh, most of the vegetables are first layer only for touching. They have been penetrate to soil. So one cultivation and crop cultivation method is one cultivations. That also mixed cultivation. Suppose mixed cultivations. I give one example. You go for the onion, then the same mixed onion is a we are that also is one cultivation is only for the border area. Only for border area we go for the small onion. Then inside that we go for the brinjal. So what are the distance also is very important. That I will explain next one PowerPoint presentations, next PowerPoint, next session. Because I will give you table wise tomato, what is the season and distance. So distance is most important. Why? Because brinjal, the branch, side branch are there. More when it go for the more side branch, we get more yield. Suppose we are planting in congested, it is not good. So the already recommended report is there. So you go through the recommendation report. I tell you, we go local agriculture university. They are giving the entire details to you. Suppose they have the guide. So tomato, when what is the season time? So suppose I am giving the season in Tamilnadu, one type of season is adapting, and Mumbai, one type of season is adapting. So you for utilizing for the government department, they give the subsidies. So you visit if you go for effective way for vegetable cultivations and harvesting, you go for the your local agriculture government institutions. So they have more informations. They will guide you, and they give subsidy also for that fertilizers. So they have in your local language uh, which type of crop, which type month planting, where available the seeds, like that. In Tamilnadu, if you contact that Tamilnadu Agricultural University, they give all the details. And the Ulavar one app is there. So if you go, that app is downloading, all the details is there, where seed available, fertilizer available, everything is there. So likewise, when government giving some app also, central government app also is there, state government app also is there. So you uploading that app means entire details you collect from there. So like that, okay. Then the planting is over. Then irrigation. Then planting, main thing is spacing. Suppose if you are planting in congested, yield will be less. Suppose you more spacing, that's also yield will be less. So if appropriate where we planting in what spacing, this is importance. So we keep in the mind from the spacing which type of crop, which type of vegetable crop we are planting in our quality locations in the area or farming land. So what are the distance we are planting? These are the things very important. Then suppose any sad trees in your farming area, that also keep in the mind. Why? Because sad, which time, if per day, suppose 12 o'clock sad will come to in the our vegetable crop, or which time, that also will where sad that time, that also is selection. Suppose partial sad is necessary for the some type of crops. So you choose on the that type partial sad crop. Okay. Then irrigation and fertilizer. Now we come to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th point. Irrigation and fertilizer your vegetables. This is very important. Suppose we want more income, more profitable. Irrigate fertilizer is very important. So what are the fertilizers means, that also is recommended report is there. Suppose I am planting brinjal, what are the fertilizers? The fertilizers in 2 ways. We go for biofertilizers or organic fertilizers, or we go for the inorganic fertilizers. Or mixed, 3 ways also there. Organic or inorganic plus organic, both mixed. So suppose nowadays we are sitting in many vegetable shop, 3 vegetable shops are there. You keep watching our vegetables, organic vegetables. So that is rate is high. And other things we go for in Tamilnadu, that Ulavar Sunday, that one is there in Ulavar Sunday. That place directly farmers is come to the that market regularly. Then they are saved directly from the consumer who is the who want the plant. That is the very good strategy method. So farmer directly sell. That here in Coimbatore also available. In Tamil Nadu, lot of places are available. Coimbatore in 3 or 4 places available in RS Puram available, Vadavelli and Singanur, Metupalam Road, like Metupalam Western, like that. So this method is farmer directly cultivating the vegetable and sale to directly from the buyer. So no any interventions, no any intermediate. And here we selecting that we go for irrigations. So these 3 types. Suppose we go for organic, so that is different way. The rate, our rate is here high rate because we focusing for the organic. So inorganic and organic, inorganic mixed. So mostly mixed we are using nowadays, which is best method. And weed management is also another things. Weed management. Suppose weed is over, our profit will our vegetable crop will not yield more. So weed controlling weed controlling several ways, several methods. One is applying the weedicides or We directly, regularly, or periodically we are that weed pre-care that weeds means that also is one type of that. Whichever method is adapting in our land, we go for that. And control pest and disease. Yes, this is also very important because vegetable crop easily affected for the pest and other fungal disease also. So we using for the good. Suppose we go for organic waste. Some organic waste is there in village area. They are using like that. Suppose neem. They are filling with neem leaves. So they are organic. The neem powder farming. Then they are mixing with water, then there is spraying. That also is the organic. Inorganic means pesticides is there, insecticides, some insecticides is there, and fungicides also is there, and herbicides also is there. They are directly that also is recommended. Whichever vegetable crop is also more a little bit poisonic content, more poisonic content is not avoided. So whichever the recommended for the each crop, that is also is available in the that agriculture institution also. Agriculture institution, we four ways of things, different ways. First, we go for the vegetable means that is post harvesting techniques. What are the post harvesting techniques that the institution is recommended? Then agricultural engineering. What are the engineering work? Suppose we are tractor like that, and other materials and seed material they are given in the subsidy. Then harvesting of your vegetables, then post harvesting technology, then harvesting your vegetables. That also, if suppose is harvesting also that are suppose if I have 1 acre land, suppose I planting one quadrant, 0.25 acre today, then 0.25 acre after 10 days. That means we are collecting the periodically our profit. Periodically we have that harvesting for the vegetable because all the vegetable crop at a time cultivation also it is not profitable. So we that means different quadrant. That means 0.25 acre today, then 0.25 acre after 20 days, then 0.25 acre after 20 days means we are regularly harvesting our vegetables. Then we moving on to post harvesting techniques. That is not nothing anything about that. Suppose how to we are harvested crop to the market is through the post thing. Okay. Then now we go for the marketing techniques. So you see this entire vegetable farmers self. I give the one example. Say local market, collection and distribution center, and consumer. In Tamilnadu, one in this there is here that is Ulavar market. That is Ulavar Sunday. That directly farmer to sell the consumer. Then locality come to the consumer. So here you see this. This is very important chart. Locality, self. So we go for self. We are cultivating the vegetable crop. Locality, then consumer. Locality means suppose onion is Andhra. So it's transporting to the Coimbatore. Where need that one. And local vendor, local market, contractor, collection, distribution center, consumer. It's nothing about that. First, marketing techniques. We choose on the local market. Suppose vegetable marketing is very important. Why? Because today we are not collected that vegetable, tomorrow is waste all the vegetable. So that is not we take about other things. Suppose lemon today's collection is not possible, tomorrow is collection. Guava, cheetah, or fruit crop today is not possible, tomorrow is collect, but vegetable is not like that. So we give good quality material means definitely they will come to directly to you. So you search on the way you produce good vegetables in quality materials, quality vegetables. Then you choose local market. Suppose its local market is less price, Then we go for the district level. I already presented every PowerPoint presentation marketing strategy. I explain in three or four ways. First, local market. Suppose local market, if any difficulties, you go for the taluka level market. Taluka level market also, if any difficult, you go for the district level. Then only go for the nearby district level, then state level, then nearby state level, then national level. These are the things. But which crop you are choosing, that is the very important. Suppose you choose the moringa, export also is possible. So based on the selections, you gathering the knowledge from these are the informations, then you choose the market. And marketing strategy, other thing is that it's contractor. So here also, what's the who is the contractor here? Suppose vegetables need, what is the need or necessity? These two things are there. Who purchasing the vegetables? It is no doubt about that. Every family members or everybody need for the vegetable in the, that is domestic or international, that dividing two. Domestic also is dividing two. So if household, suppose four member in the one family, they are purchasing some vegetables in the vegetable order. But in function, suppose marriage function and other functions, they are purchasing, suppose and hotel, they are purchasing more things. So contractor, two type of contractor also there. One is the contractor directly purchasing regular. Suppose you are giving regular, what are the crop is essential, because in marriage function need for 6 to 7 vegetable crop. That vegetable crop you are focusing on cultivating in your place means in direct repeatedly. You have, suppose you are an identified person in your area, then you make one contract. So marriage function or hotel regularly supplier. So contractor collect from directly farmers or suppliers or distribution centers or collections. So if you have you possible to regularly, given that you may contract in a good contractor, then the contractor is collected from you, then they directly go for the hotel, whoever the who need for the vegetables they are supplying. And second thing, our local market is a need for the house use purpose vegetables. So that is less. Here two ways. One is less necessity and more necessity of the vegetables. So more necessity also we focus, less necessity also we focus. Among that, we focus in others. Suppose in other places, cluster formation is there in the vegetables. So like moringa. So that is a cluster farming. They are within the week, they are giving the one particular place, that is committee, called it committee. In here we are there. So moringa committee. So the committee contractor directly come to the committee. 7 days in Coimbatore, in a Tuesday, they are fixing that all the Coimbatore area collecting the moringa. Then they are go to that committee. That is a moringa. The lot of committees there. I said the example moringa committee. Then they are arranging that what are the crops in one particular quintal, like this. Then the contractor is come. Not only one single contractor, different type of contractor, need based contractors. Then whoever the highest rate, then first one contractor give all the rates. So second, that is fixing the rate. Suppose whoever the highest rate, they are fixing that committee president, committee chairman. Then you get more income. That is also is best. Now we go for the questions. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions from the participants now. First question is, How can crop rotation and intercropping strategies enhance the productivity and resilience of vegetable crops?
Yes, it is good question, sir. Actually, aligned crop, on the terms and technologies, aligned crop, intercropping. Suppose intercropping system, you go for horticulture crop, agriculture crop, silviculture and forestry. All the things are mixed. Suppose intercropping systems, suppose if you go for the climber, like that, here we saw that climber species, snake god, ribed goat, battle god. These are and bitter god. These are and vegetable phobia. These are the things climber. So when we go for the climber, distance we follow 5 meter into 5 meter. Then you choose for the what are the crop in party sad. Suppose under the sad, because we are giving the sad net in entire the bitter gods too. So only go for the climber species. Then you select that select that amaranthus or other green leaves like that. So you select because green leaf, all the green leaf within 15 days for the harvest. Amaranthus also. So likewise, you go for that. So because that is partition sad is essential, we select from the main crop for the snake god, battle god, bitter god. So these are the climber. So when we go for the climber, our sad net we are providing. Under the shade, nothing, anything is coming for the 5 meter into 5 meter, 3 meter into 3 meter distance. The distance between the area is wasteland, so we go for the amaranthus. This is one type of strategy, one type of good for the sustainable harvesting technique. Second, we go for banana. Banana, inside the intercropping you choose beans, cluster beans, and this one type of strategy. Second thing, you go for moringa, that intercropping for the other things, moringa intercropping for cluster beans or beans, chilies, other thing like that, your selection. And likewise we selection. So mixing crop selection, but intercropping selection, you select from suppose you select the tree crop is a melia dubia, that or coconut. We set example, coconut is a 8 meter into 8 meter or 10 meter into 10 meter distance. So this meanwhile the 10 meters, you between the 10 meter you select the intercropping and go for that. So in when we go for the coconut plantations, inside the coconut plantation intercropping, you choose for the climber species. Likewise, like battle guard, because if climber you make easily for the sad, that is sand net, because without that net it will not harvesting more. So we need for the net. So that net, you know, no need for the stick like that. So suppose you making for the easy way to the utilizing for the coconut tree. In between tree we use the stick and the knot. Okay, that one. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Okay, I'll take up the next question. What role does organic certification play in the marketing of vegetable crops, and how can farmers obtain and leverage it effectively?
Yeah, this is also good questions. Sir, nowadays more doctors and other healthcare professions recommending only for organic. Why? Because we face nowadays a lot of inconvenience for our health issues, lot of virus, bacteria, other fungal diseases. So these are the diseases we are preventing it. We take for the healthy vegetables. This is only nutrient food. So they are recommended for the organic vegetables. On the other hand, more doctor professionals purchasing only from that organic shop. So organic shop nowadays all the places is are there, and government also central government also providing the organic, that Kishan one organic suppliers are there. But in your question is that organic certification, it is moving to the agricultural department. So they are providing the organic seeds also. We come to seed also is organic. All the things is organic. And fertilizer, what are the organic fertilizers or organic using that manures and fungicides? They are doing that totally natural way from pesticides, killings, all the things are natural. So we using making in there. This is you contact from your local agriculture institution or agriculture government agriculture university. They will guide you on the mark that certification, seal certification and organic certification. That is a different. That is one of the department is there in all the states and all the central government institutions. That is a state under the state government. So you contact them. They will guide you what are the document is necessary, then they will issue the certificate. That is a seed certification institution and other organic certification institutions of the organic certification under the control of the state government. So approaching there and collecting the details. Thank you.
Okay. The next question is, what are the challenges and opportunities associated with exporting vegetable crops to international markets?
Yeah, very good question, sir. Actually, we are focusing exporting is very important, and we take more profitables. Suppose what is needed from vegetables, you need for the import export license. This is very simple. You have the PAN card, immediately you apply that, immediately you get it from the online. This is not any big issues. Import export license. All the agriculture items, all the agriculture vegetable crops, it comes to the GST exemption category. No need any tax at all. This is very clear. These are the crops, all the vegetable crops under the GST exemption category. So we don't have the tax. Suppose you apply the import-export license. This is very simple procedures. Whoever the farmer, you go for the how to apply import-export license. Search the Google, then open the link. Immediately that other is that OTP is coming. Within a few days, you get the license. This is my big issue. But in first import export license once getting, that is permanent. Now we renewal for yearly, that is come under the I think last year that amendment is coming every year for the. Suppose you have no idea, you contact E-Seva or your auditor, some auditor, they will guide you. Company secretary, whoever the credit, they are guide you. But it easy way. Suppose you have the import export license, then no GST, no any. These are the things exceptional. Then what are the next necessary or essential for the exporting that phytosanitary certificate is essential or quarantine certificate. What is the phytosanitary? Suppose if any planting material transport to the or export to the other countries need for the phytosanitary or quarantine certificate. This phytosanitary officer or quarantine officer is there in the different locations in Tamilnadu, Thoothukudi, Coimbatore, Chennai is there. So when you focusing of marketing the exporting only for choosing the international export. So same location is there. then they are issuing the phytosanitary certifications. With the phytosanitary certification, import-export license, that everything is there, then easy to export any vegetables. But you select buyer is that is very important. Second thing, buyer selection and how to precautions. Suppose it maximum of the vegetables, less precautions there and less preservations method also is there. So you contact that phytosanitary officer, they will guide you. The guidance is there, then how to send to the other thing, because any soil materials we cannot export. So the covering method, that is packaging system, is very important vegetable. Then easy way, suppose our nearby countries within the 8 to 10 hours is reached. All the export also possible, but exporting, whoever regular export agents is there, so that they have some commissions. We have huge export directly go. Suppose we have only for particular quantity export, we are giving to our agents. That is not correct, because they have laid our materials will be totally spoiled. So these are the things, essentials. So exporting is possible for vegetable crop. Little bit knowledge. That's all. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Ramakrishna for the talk and for answering the questions. I'd like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome.